got it from? It's from Hot Topic. This costume though is everything. Like I am living. I feel like I'm gonna knock things over. Like this is literally one of my favorites. I can't stop laughing. You can't even see my face. This is my bag. Oh, you guys, this is everything. If BB-8 needs a body double or an understudy, whatever, I am totally available. Like Star Wars, hello, y'all need me. I guess maybe I could have done my video in this costume. It's so funny though. But anyways, guys, I have a really spooky story which I've been wanting to tell for like the past 2 years. So I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, you guys, so I've been wanting to make this video for like the past 2 years. I've been seeing my new dentist for the past 2 years, and his dentist, his office, his building is haunted because it's inside this old house. And this house was actually on one of my favorite ghost shows growing up. So it's so weird. Now, I'm not gonna say the show that it was on. No, it wasn't Ghost Adventures, but it was a show that I watched growing up because I watched all the ghost shows, of course. And also too, unfortunately, I cannot tell you guys where this house is, what this dentist place is called. My dentist, he knows that I'm making this video. I wanted to stay overnight at this house, but I kind of knew that he wouldn't want that. He's really cool though. I mean, he's not a believer, but he's really interested in my channel and he thinks it's really cool. And I love that about non-believers. He's not an asshole about it, you know? Like he respects what I believe, I respect what he believes, he listens to me. I told him all about Chillingham Castle. I reenacted things for him. And I told him about Eastern State Penitentiary. Every time I'm in, he's always asking like, where are you going next? What happened? And he's very interested in it. So he's really cool and he's awesome. So whenever I'm there, he's always asking, do you feel anything? Because he never feels anything. But I will get into more of that and whether or not I feel stuff. So this house is fairly close to me, and growing up it was abandoned. Like it was really scary, and I remember being little and thinking it looks haunted, like it has to be haunted, and it was all boarded up. There was graffiti all over it, and then a husband and wife, they bought the house and they actually were the ones who experienced all this stuff with this really angry, almost sinister spirit in the house. They would see shadows walking up and down the stairs. The husband was actually physically attacked by the spirit. He had this one threatening nightmare where this angry man, he was in his house, this was in his nightmare, he was in his house and this angry man was just walking along the street outside of the house and just coming closer and closer to the house, all angry. And he's in his house thinking, oh my god, this guy's getting closer to my house. And I guess he woke up as soon as the man entered the house, but it was just so angry. There was nothing ever pleasant about this spirit, and it's only one spirit that haunts this house. Now in the ghost episode of the TV show, there were people that came in and, you know, were trying to help the spirit out and figure out why he's there. So obviously it's a man, and I know his name, I'm not gonna say his name either, but he was just a very angry spirit, and apparently he died very young, and that's one of the reasons why he was so angry, because it wasn't his time to go. I won't say how he died, but he died inside of that house. So the couple that were living there, they just always experienced just negative things. And you know, I think at one point they thought like it had to be, I mean, especially getting physically attacked, it had to be a very dark, borderline evil spirit living there. And the spirit was more attached to the husband. He would, you know, do some things for the wife, you know, maybe appear over there or, you know, something like that and make her feel kind of threatened, but not the same way, not the same level that the spirit took it with the man, because he physically attacked the man. He wanted these people to feel threatened because these people were inside of his home. Now, when it was an abandoned house for years and, you know, the couple purchased it and they were renovating and all this stuff, and renovations is usually a time when spirits are stirred up and things are kind of stirred up and weird activity happens. So there were pictures being taken before and after, just to show, you know, what the house looked like before, you know, renovations and after. So before, you know, when they were just starting and everything, they took a picture on the upstairs level, and they just took a picture kind of in front of the window, and there was this foggy mist that just appeared in the picture. And then at the corner, you can see a man looking over, kind of peering behind the wall, like, what the heck are you doing and stuff, which they think was the spirit there, because they only encountered one spirit there. It's what he died in the house, so it makes sense why he's in the house. And you know, he's pissed off. He doesn't want anyone living there. He passed away very young. He's pissed about that. Before they moved into this house, they had no idea that there was a spirit, you know, lingering around the house. It wasn't until, you know, the pictures were being taken, until they saw that foggy mist and the man peering out of the corner, you know. It's so, oh my god, it's so eerie. And I recently rewatched that episode again because I just actually saw my dentist a few days ago. So I was actually in this house like 3 days ago. So that's when I was like, I really want to make a video. And he's like, you can make a video, just don't say what the house is called or where the house is. So that's totally fine. So in the show, you know, the husband and wife are telling their experiences to this team, and you know, saying like they see the shadow man coming down the stairs. They always feel like they're being watched. It's such a negative energy, you know. When they sleep, they see a figure standing there, and it just, they feel like they're not supposed to be in this house. They'll hear footsteps, and like I said, the husband was physically attacked. So this team then helped this angry spirit cross over and walk into the light, and apparently the spirit was saying that he's scared of the light, and you know, he sees it but he doesn't want to cross over. He's scared of it and he wants to be in the house because it's his house, and he is pissed off that he passed away young, which I understand completely. You know, I wouldn't want to be moving on either, but they supposedly helped him move on. I mean, things still happen in that house, and the experiences that people experience in that house today, things that my dentist have told me, it sounds very much like this angry spirit that's been there. So I don't believe that he crossed over. I really don't. When you pull up to this house though, like, it's creepy. It has a haunted vibe to it, you know. And when I was a kid and I saw this house and it was abandoned and, you know, all boarded up and stuff, I always thought it looked haunted as well. So the fact that it's where my dentist is now, it's really cool. It's almost meant to be. So I get excited when I go over because I'm like, oh, it's haunted. Am I gonna experience something? So I've actually never experienced anything. I've only been seeing my dentist for about 2 years now, but my hygienist, she's told me some things as well. She's never really experienced things, but TVs will flicker, they'll go off and on, the power goes out, but that could really be anything. So my dentist was telling me about this woman he had, and she came in, you know, she got a teeth cleaning or, you know, whatever she had, and he saw her out in public maybe that same week, like at a grocery store or something, and she just was going on about how when she was sitting in his chair, in the, you know, the dental chair, how she felt like this thing just jump on her, and it was attached to her, and it like followed her home, and she was terrified, and she kept having all these weird dreams, and it was like a very negative thing that just jumped on her. And he said, I don't know, because he doesn't believe, so he's always asking me questions like, well, what do you think this is? Like, I mean, what, I don't know what is happening here, but he really just doesn't believe in it, which is fine, you know, I respect that and stuff. But I think at the same time, he's just like, what the heck, because this has happened more than once with people there. There's been a woman that came in and she sat in this chair and she got up and ran. She couldn't be there anymore because she felt like something was watching her from the staircase. And they've heard of that, you know, they know about this episode from this paranormal TV show. They know about the hauntings there. They know about the man that supposedly haunts the house and the story about him and everything and how he died in the house. And you know, they don't really want to advertise it, but you know, people who live here, they know all about it and stuff. But I guess for new patients and stuff, they don't want it getting out, and I totally get it. Like I said, I wish I could just be like, this is where it is, and you know what I mean, and this is what happened, this is the spirit's name, but I get it. I've never experienced anything. Now, there is one room where there is a staircase, and that is the room where people feel like they're being watched when they're sitting in the chair. Now, I've sat in that chair numerous times. I've never felt anything. It's creepy though, because it's just a creepy staircase, and watching the episode, you see that staircase, and that's the staircase where the couple said they see this shadow man. And that's where a lot of people actually sit in this chair facing the staircase, and they feel pressure on their chest. They feel anxiety coming on. I mean, I know people feel anxiety going to a dentist, you know. I sometimes get anxiety because I hate going to the dentist, but I actually don't mind going to my dentist because it's a haunted house. So I'm kind of living, and I'm always just kind of being distracted by, oh, something could happen. I could experience something. This was on one of my favorite shows growing up, so it's really cool for me, and they think I'm crazy about it. Now, another hygienist, she actually whitened my teeth, and we were really talking about the spirits and what happens there, and she was telling me about this incident. You know, she said the TVs go on and off. But she said when she first started working there, and it wasn't that long ago, like maybe a year and a half ago, she kept getting these scratches on her car. And it would literally be within like 20 seconds. Like she'd be out in the parking lot, you know, maybe getting something out of her car. She would go up to the front porch. She'd come back and there's all these scratches on her car and nobody's there. I don't know if people have seen a shadow. Actually, no. What did they say? I think someone did see a shadow on the staircase, but what a lot of people say is they feel just negative. They feel like someone is watching them, and it feels like a male. And that woman that felt something jump on her, and it kind of stayed with her. Now, okay, so when I was there a few days ago, my dentist was telling me that there's a new girl that works there. She's been there for the past couple of months. I think it's like a couple of months. And she refuses to go downstairs into the basement. Like he said, she will not go down there because she just feels like something is there, and you have to turn the light on before she even goes down, and it has to stay. I mean, obviously, like they have to keep it on, you know what I mean? Like why would you go to a dark basement? I mean, I would. Obviously I would, but if she has to go down there, she will come back up, and you cannot turn the light off until she is completely out of there. Like that basement just freaks her out. My dentist, he said he has not experienced anything. He's experienced just the TVs flickering and stuff, but he's like, you know, it could be anything, or the lights going on and off. But he said he does not feel this vibe, but he's just like, it's crazy how this person feels that person, they don't even know each other, and you know, this person says that and that person says this, you know. The receptionist, she told me that she felt or she heard footsteps when she was there late one night. And this was months ago when I was there, and she was telling me that. Like she was there by herself and she heard someone walking upstairs, and she was by herself. Nobody was there. And that's what the couple would report when they lived there and stuff. So it's interesting. And it's just so cool that it's, I don't know. I just love how it's haunted when I get my teeth done. I don't know, I'm a weird person. But I thought that I would share it with you guys, and hopefully I can film a video there. Hopefully. Now, tomorrow I am going to a haunted location. I'm so excited with my cousin Lauren. She's joining me for Brittyween. We're gonna try to film a few videos together. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hashtag Team Britty44. Hashtag Barilla. Hey! Also, my Pennywise shirt, it says Pennywise on both sleeves. It's from Spencer's. I keep getting asked about it. So cute. I wear it all the time. But yeah, you can get it at Spencer's. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.